Alright guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also check out my Instagram at NICKS&P, my Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power, my secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel, and consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day. All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power, and I'm really excited to make this video. The 2024 Arnold Classic Ohio Classic Physique Finals just wrapped up, and man, this morning at prejudging, I felt like we all kind of had this feeling that there was something special in the air when we saw WESLEY VISSERS on stage, when we saw him getting the comparisons that for so long we wanted to see him get. I know so many of you guys watching, like me, have been fans of WESLEY for a very long time. Over 5 years ago on this channel, I held a competition called the Mr. Golden Era, where I would let all the subscribers vote on who they felt had the most classic physique, that best represented what they felt was the Golden Era standard physique. And the very first winner of that competition that I held on this channel was WESLEY VISSERS over 5 years ago. And now today, he's the new winner of the Arnold Classic, pulling off probably the biggest upset that we've seen in a very long time in classic physique, beating the Olympia runner-up. Bear in mind, at the Olympia, WESLEY was 7th, so he was 5 placings behind Ramon. That's how much WESLEY improved here. And I don't think it's necessarily that Ramon looked that much worse. I think WESLEY peaked here. I think this is the all-time best that we've ever seen from WESLEY, and he really deserved this. I know, at prejudging, I think a lot of us felt it. A lot of us felt this feeling like, yeah, it's unlikely because Ramon is, he's runner-up. He's been at the top for so long. He won last year's Arnold Classic. He's the defending champion. It seems like they would give it to Ramon, but we called it dead on after prejudging. In the prejudging video, it seemed pretty clear. In the prejudging video, I said WESLEY's going to win, Ramon in second, Urs in third, Breon in fourth, and that's the exact results that we got here. So I think the prejudging, what we saw there, was very telling. It was very clear what was going to happen at that prejudging. In fifth and sixth place, by the way, Michael DeBoule wound up in fifth place, and in sixth place was Damian Patrick. But I could not be happier for WESLEY VISSERS. This is, obviously a huge upset. And I want to say, I know the Brazilian fans are going to be on WESLEY's ass. I know that they're not going to be stoked about this. I know that this is going to be controversial. I know that there's going to be fans that are upset about this. But as I rewatch this video that we're watching right now, the top 2 comparison from prejudging, and I'll show you the top 2 from finals because I do think it's fair to show that, because I think that Ramon tightened up at finals, and I think towards the end of finals, WESLEY was fading, and that gap between WESLEY and Ramon was really closing, and I think it got a lot closer at finals. But the prejudging video that we're watching right now, I think it was crystal clear that WESLEY was the deserving winner. So I wanted to say that to the fans that think this is a controversial call. They wanted Ramon to win. If you look at this prejudging video, you can't deny how good WESLEY looks here from head to toe. The best conditioning we've probably ever seen from WESLEY, and definitely at prejudging, I think he was in better shape than Ramon. He's a big guy. He's a tall guy. He's a guy that I think if he looks like this at the Olympia, I think he can push Chris more than Ramon could. He's more on par with Chris Bumstead in terms of stature, in muscle and size and height. He's got those same strengths that Chris continues to beat some of these shorter guys using those strengths. I think WESLEY versus Chris Bumstead in the next couple years as WESLEY continues to improve, and I think that's dependent also on how long Chris continues to compete, maybe only 1 or 2 more Olympias for Chris. But then we'll probably get to see WESLEY and Ramon going head-to-head for the title when Chris is gone. And I could not be happier for WESLEY. I know that this is something that is probably for him. This is probably bigger for him than winning the Olympia. I know that Arnold is a huge Just a huge idol of his, and it's part of his nickname. He uses that oak part of the Austrian oak nickname. He emulates all of Arnold's famous poses. He does a really good job of the mantis pose, the twisting back double bicep. You see him do the twisting front double bicep like Arnold did. So I know this is a huge moment for Wesley, and I think going forward, as we see the Olympia change for Classic Physique, 'cause I think Chris will probably only go for another year or two, and I think Wesley and Ramon are going to be the guys battling it out for the win when Chris is gone. And I think I'm really excited to see Chris and Wesley in the same call-out going head-to-head right next to each other, two guys of a similar stature. If Wesley's in this conditioning, it's going to be a hell of a battle, and I'm excited to see the landscape of Classic Physique changing a little bit. Not that I don't like Ramon. I really like Ramon's physique, but this is just such a feel-good, cool moment, and it's fun to see a result that we didn't expect. And I think as we go into bodybuilding tomorrow, you've got this vibe in the air that we also had at the Olympia when we saw the big 212 upset, Keon winning 212 and beating Sean Clarita. Now we've got this vibe going into bodybuilding. Maybe someone new could win. And at the Olympia, someone new did win when we had that vibe in the air. First Keon, then Derek. And now this year, I think you're going to have a new Arnold Classic champion. The defending champion is Samson. And I think for the first time ever, it might be Hadi Chupin winning the Arnold Classic Ohio. But I'm going to show you guys also the clip. So this is the clip from the end of finals for Classic Physique, the final top two comparison between Ramon and Wesley. And again, I think that they really worked these guys hard, and I noticed they didn't give them a break. They had the call-out with like the other guys in the call-out, and then they just left Ramon and Wesley there and then kept running them through poses. They never really got a break, and I did feel that Wesley was starting to fade. I felt like he didn't have enough oil on, like his shine was going away. His skin was just absorbing that shine. And you could see a little bit more detail in Ramon. Ramon was getting harder, getting tighter. He had a better shine on, and Wesley was kind of fading a little bit. He was losing his shine, and I think it was getting really close towards the end. And at the end of finals, I started to have my doubts, and they were saying on that live broadcast, you know, I think they were saying, the commentators were saying they think Ramon's got it, and I was still thinking, but I think Wesley could still pull it off, and I started to doubt it when I heard those commentators saying that. But sure enough, Wesley pulled through and came out on top. I mean, this is exciting, man. And trust me, I'm very, very eager to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. I know there's going to be a mixed reaction. I know there's going to be a lot of Brazilian fans, like I said, upset. But I think at the end of the day, Wesley deserves his credit here. Wesley looked phenomenal. He brought his all-time best. I don't think Ramon brought his all-time best. And I don't think that Ramon looked better than the Olympia. So I'm happy to see Wesley, a guy that brought it, a guy that improved, a guy that peaked, a guy that hit his all-time best, was finally rewarded with not only the good comparisons, but the victory. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who did you have winning? Do you agree, disagree with this decision? I thought it was pretty clear at prejudging, closer at the finals. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out. All right, guys, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy the content. Also, check out my Instagram at NICKS&P, my Facebook page, which is simply Nick Strength and Power, my secondary YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Vlogs, for vlogs and bonus content that you will not see on this channel. And consider subscribing to my third YouTube channel, Nick Strength and Pokemon, which is all things Pokemon and trading card games, completely unrelated to this channel. So if you're into that, give that one a look. And all links to merchandise and social media will be in the description box below. If you guys want a Nick Strength and Power t-shirt, that will be in the Shopify link below. Have a great day.